Hey, Jamie.
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm Greg. I'm the business manager here at the dealership. May I join you?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Jamie, I just wanted to let you know that I have three primary responsibilities here at the dealership. First is to complete and review all of your paperwork. Second is to go over all of your funding needs. And then third is going to be to get you in and out of here as quickly as possible. May I begin?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. For titling purposes, I have Jamie Johnson. That's Johnsson. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and I still have you at 153 Main Ave in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Right.
Beautiful. Looks like we're buying a 2023 Kia Sorento EX, black in color with only 12 miles on it, right?
That's correct.
It's an amazing car. My daughter actually has one. She's gonna love it, and you're gonna love it as well. I have a 2017 Toyota Camry that you'd be trading in with 67,987 miles on it. Looks like you're financing that with Toyota Motor Credit, and you have a payoff of $9,597. Is that right?
That's correct.
Who verified that? Was that you or your
My
salesperson?
salesperson.
Okay, okay. Did you have any vehicle service contracts on that vehicle that you were looking to cancel?
I did.
Okay, I can actually help you with that.
Oh, perfect.
As far as your insurance is concerned, I have JMFE Insurance Company, and you did that through AEP Agency. Have you called them and do you have full coverage?
I do.
And if you don't mind me asking, what's your deductible on that?
500.
Okay, okay. Just want to show you this here. These are the figures you've agreed to. With a down payment of $3,000, I will leave you with an unpaid balance shown here.
Perfect.
Some of the questions I'm about to ask you do have to do with your credit. Would you like to talk about that here or in the business office?
Business office.
Okay, come on over. Let's go over to the business office. I'll be right back. And we're back. Beautiful. Now we have a couple of things for the credit application. I just want to know, did you or your salesperson fill this out?
I filled it out.
Perfect. Again, just some verification for the residency. I know you live at 153 Main Ave because I asked earlier, but you're currently renting at $716 a month and you've been there for 7 months, right?
Correct.
Okay, and you're still at Pinnacle Corporation as a maintenance tech?
Absolutely.
And you've been there for, wow, 6 years, 3 months.
Yeah.
It's a long time, man. And you're
Seems
making...
like a lifetime.
Exactly, exactly. It always does, right? It looks like you're making an annual income of $52,500 a year. Is that before or after taxes?
That's before.
Okay, do you have any additional income that wasn't listed here?
No.
All right, and aside from the Toyota Motor Credit, have you ever leased or financed a vehicle aside from that?
Yes, I have.
You have? Perfect. Thank you very, very much. Before I go into your credit report, how would you rate your credit? Would it be bad, good, or somewhere in between?
Somewhere in between.
Why would you say that?
I've had a couple missed payments.
I understand. I did, after reviewing your credit, see that the bank might have a couple of questions of some of these. Specifically the Toyota Motor Credit, I saw you were late a couple of times. Do you mind telling me exactly what happened there?
I got behind. I had COVID. I was out of work.
I hear you. I understand. And are you current with that account?
I am.
Okay, you are current. And do you have any supporting documentation?
I do.
Okay, right. Well, I think I have everything I need to complete your paperwork. We are gonna get you on your way here shortly, but before we do so, I'm gonna hand you this iPad.
Okay.
You're familiar with it?
I am.
Okay, perfect. If you just go ahead and fill this survey out,
Okay.
it's pretty brief. It's gonna really help expedite the process for us, and I'll get you in and out of here, but I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes to check up on you, okay?
Perfect.
Perfect. Thank you for waiting, Jamie. Appreciate you. May I join you?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I see here you were quoted a payment of $488 a month. I just want to let you know you can certainly take delivery of the vehicle at that quoted payment on approved credit. Here are the figures you've agreed to at this interest rate. Okay? Based on your responses on the ownership survey and third-party websites like Edmunds.com and other customers who have purchased products on this same car, recommend a few different products that they believe will benefit you, okay? By choosing the driver's needs analysis, you are going to be getting, first of all, a vehicle service contract, okay? You did indicate that you were going to be driving about 15,000 miles per year, right?
Correct.
And that you're going to be owning your vehicle for, what, approximately 5 years, right?
Correct.
Okay. This vehicle service contract is going to be our platinum coverage, which is going to cover any parts or labor due to any failure of a covered component with no deductible.
Okay.
Okay. onto the maintenance here. You also indicated that you were going to be doing your oil changes every 5,000 miles here at the dealership, right? Okay, perfect. We appreciate that. This is going to cover you for any lube, oil filters, tire rotations, and 15-point inspections, okay? And lastly here, gap insurance may waive the balance of the entire loan amount. God forbid you had a total loss and the
Right.
insurance company didn't pay the full amount,
Right.
okay? You also stated that you had a $500 deductible for your insurance, right? Gap may waive up to $1,000 for deductible too, okay?
I'll have to change my deductible.
Absolutely, absolutely. Here are your options here, okay? I do recommend reviewing some of the contracts for coverage, benefits, and additional exclusions as well.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about the driver's needs analysis before I go over to the total coverage option?
No, I don't.
Okay, perfect. By choosing the total coverage option, of course, you get all of the amazing products that you get within the driver's needs analysis. However, you do get some really good additional products as well, okay? First, we have the road hazard tire and wheel. The tire and wheel protection will cover, of course, your tires and your wheels from any covered road hazard, and it will repair or replace them for you,
Okay.
right? That is unlimited claims, unlimited miles for 5 entire years. Alrighty, onto Ding Shield here. Again, this is going to be for 5 years because you did indicate that you're going to be keeping it for that long. This is going to keep your vehicle looking like new because it's going to cover any dents or dings to the exterior of your vehicle that are smaller than the size of a credit card, and that don't require sanding, painting, or any bonding.
Okay.
Alright? In addition to that, and lastly, we have PermaPlate Appearance Protection. Again, that's going to be for 5 years. No deductible. It's going to cover the interior and exterior of your vehicle from any natural damages.
Okay.
On the exterior, it's going to be tree sap, love bugs, hard water spotting, headlight oxidation, anything like that. You did say you had a couple of bulldogs, right?
Right.
For the interior of the vehicle, they're cuties, man.
Yeah.
For the interior of the vehicle, since they are a little bit messy,
Yeah.
this PermaPlate Appearance Protection is going to cover your seats, your carpets, and even your floor mats from any rips, tears, burns, or spills, or stains for you.
Okay.
All right? Do you have any questions about either coverage before I go ahead and ask you to choose one?
No, not really.
Okay, okay. Tell me this, which option would best suit you?
I think I want to stay with my base payment.
Hey, I completely understand. Just out of curiosity, what about the vehicle service contract was concerning to you?
To be frank with you, it was the cost.
It was the cost.
Yeah, I just don't see it. It's going a little bit above my budget.
I understand, I really do. You know, sometimes it's hard to justify cost when you don't see the full value in a product, right? In order to make sure that this is a cost-effective product for you, do you mind if I just ask you a couple of questions?
Sure.
Okay. Well, since we are in North Carolina, right? First of all, NASCAR is extremely popular. I'm sure you've heard of it, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So with NASCAR, give me a guess, your best guess, all right? How expensive do you think it is to build one of those cars?
Over 300,000, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's extremely expensive. You actually hit the nail right on the head there. It is at least $300,000 or more to make one of those things, right? So you have this $300,000 vehicle, right? The mechanics that are required to build and repair these vehicles, how qualified would you say they are?
Probably the best in the industry.
They are certainly the best in the industry. You're completely right about that. With these mechanics, what types of parts do you think they use? Probably
Best.
Exactly, the best parts in the entire world. They have the best longevity, and they're going to be as durable as they possibly can for you, right? So you have a $300,000 vehicle, right? The best mechanics in the world, and the best products, or in the best parts in the world, right? When you have all those things, aside from crashes, what do you think is the most common reason those drivers don't finish the race?
Mechanical failure.
You hit the nail right on top of the head again. You seem like you know a little bit about NASCAR,
Yeah.
man. That's great. That's great. Exactly, mechanical failure. So even with all of those things, and they still have mechanical failure in a day's race, right? What makes you think that your vehicle may not have a mechanical breakdown,
It's valid.
right?
Yeah.
So tell me this, which option is going to suit you better, the 60 or the 66-month option?
I gotta go back to cost again. I feel comfortable with the base payment.
Again, I completely understand. Again, in order to justify this, I do want to have just a couple more questions. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, just going over this here, I know you budgeted for a 488 payment,
Mm-hmm.
right? And with the service contract, it was going to be a 530 payment.
Correct.
Okay. going to give you a scenario. God forbid your manufacturer's warranty expired and 2 or 3 months later you had a mechanical failure. You went to your mechanic, they quoted you up $1,000 to repair that item,
Right.
right? Tell me this, what would be an easier payment to make? Would it be the base payment of $488 plus your $1,000 repair, which is going to equal $1,488?
Right.
Or the $530 payment, which is going to have your vehicle service contract at no deductible?
You make a valid point.
Probably the $530.
$530, yeah.
Right, exactly. So again, tell me this, would you like to keep that coverage, or would you like to upgrade to the 6-year 100,000 mile?
This 6 year.
Perfect. If you could just select here
Okay.
and give me a signature, and I think we're gonna get this thing completed for you.
Awesome.
Congratulations, we'll
Thank
make it
you.
happen.
All right.
All right.